important.
Yeah. Thanks.
That one works.
Uh-huh.
Just being helpful.
Thanks.
You better be grateful.
He's so grateful.
You better be grateful.
All right, let's see. Free day.
My Trails voices. List back out.
I like how that one goes in both ears. It's fun.
It's a
I
great
also
one.
moved that one up into the side to see if it was a little bit less intrusive over top of the... Oh, you know what I could do? Instead of putting it up there, because nothing goes there, I can take it. And I can put it right here. And now it
Yep,
won't
right
be
there.
in the way of anything.
Looks good. Right there.
Well, if I play a sound, you'll see it. Smart Alec.
Hello there.
There. Now it's not in the way of the game.
Much better. Very subtle, very demure.
Very demure.
Oh, I hate
Yes,
that
yes.
phrase.
That's not very mindful of you.
Yeah.
It's not very demure.
Amigos. Amigos. I was gonna drag each of you, but that was a longer time to do, so I was like, I'll just move myself.
He'll just see himself out real quick. It's our stream now.
We took over the stream. We control the stream.
Okay.
It's our stream now.
I want to know more about why you don't like that word. I'm curious.
I don't mind the words. I hate them used in that context because it's such... I don't know... I don't even know how to describe it. It just sounds so weird to say it that way. Because that's not how anybody talks normally.
That's the internet.
I think
for
that's
you.
exactly the point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I couldn't tell you why. I just don't. Weather's beautiful today. Let's
You
it
want
up.
to re-share the screen share for us, maybe?
I suppose. Yeah, I can purchase things at the shops. Woohoo!
Yay, shopping. I should wear my glasses so I can see better. Oh, it's much better. Don't spend all your mirror. You don't have that much of it.
This isn't spinning. This is the DLCs.
I would say he hasn't spent anything. I was watching to see if he was buying anything.
We're good.
Oh, that's right. That's the thing. Yeah, so we have a new we have a new game in this one. It's called Blade Master. It's basically it's kind of a Magic the Gathering-esque kind of game. Kind of. I can't. That's not quite the one I'm looking for. But it's that same genre of game.
Hey, Ghost, I have a question.
Yes.
Why does my microphone kind of wave in and out sometimes?
As in what way?
I'm playing back a clip and I hear myself like going tinny and then coming back to normalcy.
Can you share the clip so we can hear it?
I'm working on that part.
Oh, I just literally noticed it in real time there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Great. Good to hear that it happens even right now.
Do you have the settings turned off in Discord?
This has nothing to do with Discord. It also appears on my stream.
Hmm.
Do you capture the raw audio from your mic on stream?
I
Or do you have
use
it running
voice
through
meter.
filters? Yeah, but
I
do you
have
have
it running through
through?
voice meter.
Okay. Have you EQ'd it in voice meter? I don't know if actually you have the basic voice meter, don't you? You use the basic one.
Yeah, I have basic voice meter.
That's a fantastic question. You have the. Did you get the 6 or the 7?
I got the 7.
Is it the the 7 plus, right?
Yeah. I mean, this can be a question to wait until after your
Yeah.
stream so that we can get through the
Yeah.
game.
No, absolutely. I was just really. I was like, huh. I just wanted to see if something. Why? I hate this camera.
I will give you a broken if you get paused from thinking too much.
I stopped. Me. I wanted.
I'm sassy tonight.
Yes, you are. Hey, look, it's Makia. Mira's least favorite
To be
character.
fair though, Ghost, you do tend to go down a rabbit hole and not come out of it.
I
ever.
realize this. I'm not denying that. Okay. Who wants to be this? Xander or myself? Probably Xander, because I'll probably talk a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I know the name of this character. I don't remember if he ever talks.
Well, apparently he's talking.
I mean, I don't know if he ever has a voice line or if it's just all text. So, whatever voice you want to give him.
Got a very bad idea. I'm not going to do that one, though.
Do it.
Not if you don't want to get canceled on Twitch.
No,
You don't
no,
wanna-
no.
You don't want me doing that one. He will end up getting canceled very quickly. Man, the weather's perfect today. The fish are really going to be biting today.
Looks like he's a student from one of the upper classes.
Hey there. I haven't met you yet. You got one of those red uniforms on. I guess you're from class 7.
That's right. My name's Reen Schwarzer. Are you a first year too?
Yep.
That's what it is.
Kenneth Lake Lord, class 2.
Lake Lord.
I almost said class 11, then I remembered that it's all Roman numerals.
Yeah, I heard you say that. They're like,
I'm part of the Imperial Fishing Club. Really laid back. You'd like it.
Yeah, we should join
Yeah.
the fishing club.
Pleasure's all mine.
Likewise, he's pretty laid back himself, especially for a noble. I take it the Imperial Fishing Club's about Fishing?
No.
No, it's not.
Actually, it's about fishing, but PHISH.
Perfect.
The other kind
Perfect.
of fishing. The danger fishing.
Mm.
You catch on quick. Trista's supposed to be a great place for fishing. I hear there are a ton of different fish you can catch here. Just trying to figure out the right spot.
Seems like you're having fun, at least.
You've done a bit of fishing in your time, haven't you?
No, we haven't.
How about giving it another shot?
I agree.
Well, sure, but how did you know that?
Just a hunch. And I've played multiple games with you. Well then, from one fisherman to another.
Are you sure I can have these? I feel kind of bad just getting all this stuff for nothing.
Don't even sweat it. The Imperial Fishing Club's here to spread the joy of fishing, so it's all good. You'll be starting off as a white angler. Don't think too much about that. Just fish away to your heart's content.
What?
Just ignore that for now. It's not all that important. Oh yeah, once you've started landing some big catches, come back and talk to me. I'll trade you some cool prizes for your points.
Prizes? Points? What's going on?
Now that's all explained. It's time for me to head off. I've got some fish to catch. I'll be fishing at the pond on campus if you want to join me.
I love the fact that he talks in meta and the character's like, points? What? What are those?
What are those?
I'm still confused about some of the stuff he said, but, oh, well. Still, now that I have a rod, it wouldn't hurt to start fishing again. Let's see, Label says it's made by the Lake Lord Company. Wait a minute. Isn't Lake Lord his last name?
Wow.
His family must be pretty famous then, and I'd assume experts of fishing.
They are the lords of the lake.
He's looking over there, right? Seems like it could be a decent spot. The pond you mentioned is available too, so maybe I'll give that a shot when I have time. I could now do fishing. Joke's on you, I like fishing in these games.
We shall see.
Because this one has
Come on,
mechanics.
Ghost.
The other one had mechanics too.
No, the other one you freaking just what the? The other one you said hit and then you caught, hit and then you caught.
Yeah, it's timed. It's a mechanic.
This one you just press the buttons it tells you to push. Spam that button.
There you go.
Wow, this is a big one. Caught one.
Oh, you put it with.
No, there aren't any fish anymore. Gotta let it
They all
recharge.
ran away. You scared them all away.
Meow. Let's see. Oops. I forgot that's a thing that does that in this. Look. We're on the first floor of the Student Union building. Pardon me, you're Colette from Class 4, right? I believe you submitted a request to the Student Council? This is not who I thought it was.
Any specific voice type for here?
I don't think so. I don't know if she ever speaks.
Okay. Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from Class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking?
Nothing like that. I just had to help them out with some of their work. Student council president told me to handle your request.
Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in Class 7 must be amazing.
It's no big deal. Oh, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook?
Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning, but there's no sign of it. So, does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if one person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it.
I see, so that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well... Sure, you can count on me.
Really? Thank you so much.
Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me where you first noticed you dropped your notebook?
It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out, and I couldn't because it wasn't there.
Yesterday after school. Got it. So, when was the last time you remember having it?
Probably right when classes had to finish for the day yesterday, when I was still in the classroom. I remembered using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library.
And yet you're looking for it in the Student Union building?
It's a mystery to us all.
I see. That narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library, though? Aha, see, there you go.
Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the Student Union. Pretty sure I went to the library after that. That should be everywhere I went.
Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. Best way to go about this seems to be to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it, I think.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do, actually. I'm hoping it's there, because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice it when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds.
Main building it is, then. So, do you think I should start with the classrooms?
No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It'd probably be a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas in there. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere.
Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the Student Union and keep up your search.
Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. If she has a feeling it's on the second floor, then why doesn't she go over there and check herself?
Because this is a quest. Also, do I sound better?
Talk a little bit more.
I'm talking.
You seem- I think so.
Cool. I figured out what it was.
What was it?
In the Shure software, unless you go in there and check for it, it has like a built-in noise suppression. And when you look at the little information tab next to it, it says that if you're singing, you should turn this off. And since I
forgot that I
like
had
to
a beard.
hold
That's
out
what
words a lot, it does the thing.
It's still doing it a little bit.
A little bit. God fucking damn
Yeah,
it. All
not
right.
like it was, but you were definitely going between tinny and normal. Still.
All right. Let me see if I can fix it.
It's right there. There we go. The game was not wanting to behave with me. That should be it. I should check the inside just to be sure. Plus, there's another identical Colette running around. This is the one. We haven't seen this. I should get back to her as soon as I can. You couldn't have been bothered to walk up to the second floor and check the couches that are right off the
I
stairwell.
mean, some
the
could
second
also
floor.
say they couldn't be bothered to draw said notebook sitting on the couch.
Okay, how about now? I'm talking.
Well, at that current vocal range, it seems fine, but you may have to do like different inflections and stuff.
Okay. Well, if it goes tinny, let me know.
It just did.
I'll have to get you to the next floor. It's like I said, it's probably a certain frequency of the.
Ah.
I have the stream muted, so I don't hear anything but Discord, and so you sound fine to me.
I can hear it on Discord. It's not as bad as it was before she started trying to figure this out.
I hear her absolutely fine on Discord with no problem at
I'm
all.
not really having a problem, yeah. I don't know. But I'm listening to two things at the same time here, so it's hard to tell for sure.
Yeah, I just listened to. I pulled up Audacity and recorded from there, and it sounds fine.
Let me see if my end shouldn't be doing anything to Discord.
I'm not noticing a
Voice
huge
and
issue. Here.
video. Okay, let me see if Discord. I mean, I do have echo cancellation turned on for Discord. Okay, maybe I don't sound terrible right now, do I?
No.
So far, it's fine.
Okay, maybe it's that. Who knows? Let me know if it goes tinny. But we can continue going right now because otherwise Ghost is going to get very distracted.
I was checking my own settings, thank you.
Did you find it?
Yeah, so assuming this is actually your notebook, why don't you check it just to be sure?
Thanks.
Again, they couldn't be bothered to even draw said notebook when they handed it or something. Come on, people.
Too hard to animate hands. You're right.
Much
it
too
really
hard.
is mine. Oh, thank goodness.
From what I've been told, drawing hands is like an artist's worst nightmare.
That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay,
They are hard. It is.
but here's a counter argument. Toes.
Also bad.
That's why people draw in shoes.
True.
I mean, they already drew the hands, though. All they had to do was draw the animation of the book.
That would have required
This is the
more
only form
work.
of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thanks so much for your help, Rain. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved.
I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out.
where did you end up finding it?
Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It's on one of those.
Doors.
Doors.
It's on one of
Doors.
those. I don't know where that came from. I think I
One
read
of
those and
those.
sort and got Thor's.
Probably.
Those sort of in the gap between the cushions.
The sofa's on the second floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I've dropped it sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket that time though, so I didn't end up losing it.
Why would sitting down do that?
Girl pockets.
What pocket do you usually
Girl
put your
pockets.
notebook in?
Well, one of my girl skirt pockets usually. They're really small and impractical.
That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too. I want to try
Gender
using a
equality for
jacket pocket from now on.
Pockets.
I'm gonna fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine, and I've never had any problems.
Jacket pocket? We've got those?
Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys are, but I don't see why they wouldn't.
Because Pocket
Yeah,
Equality
it's
2024.
because of female clothing bullshit.
Hold on,
I
let me
have a
check.
soapbox.
That's why girls put stuff in their bra.
Mm.
It's not a very
Oh, wow,
practical
you're right.
pocket.
I had no idea this was even here. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of those. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems.
I hate to have been of service.
You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this as a little token of my thanks?
An accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly.
Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it.
Well, if you're sure. Thanks.
That's my line. Well, thanks again for everything, Reen.
I have a soapbox regarding girls' pockets.
I have such a soapbox, and Ghost has heard it before. I'm sure.
Like, there is zero reason why, in today's day and age, that our pockets should be as shallow as they are. What is
There's
the
no
point of
reason.
a decorative pocket? That's why whenever I see a dress that has a pocket in it, I
It's beautiful.
celebrate. And it's one of those things that if I know people joke about it, like girls walking around saying, "Look at my dress. Yeah, it's cute. It has pockets." And then they start freaking out.
Unironically.
It's because it's unironically what happens. We
Uh-huh.
freak out about it because it's genius.
When there's good pockets in a pair of pants or a dress, it's great. It's lovely.
I'm gonna make sure that my wedding dress has pockets in it.
Heck yeah.
Not that I'm expecting to carry anything in them, but just because I can say
Oh,
my
okay, let's
wedding
have
dress
pockets.
has pockets in
I'm
it.
pretty sure. Yeah.
All right.
We need something to hold the flask.
Exactly.
True. Also, the one gripe I have about my brother's wedding, they had no alcohol.
That's rude.
My brother, he told me, he's like, "Yeah, we have this, this, and this, but we won't have alcohol." And I'm like, "What do you mean there's no alcohol?" And he's like, "It's because of her side of the family." And then I remember they're Southern Baptist. So it's like, fine, whatever.
They don't have
Like,
to.
I know a lot of
No,
Southern
just ignore
Baptists
it.
who drink alcohol.
There's also a lot that don't, though. A
They
lot of the old
had-
school Southern Baptists, like the legalistic ones, won't.
They did have an open coffee bar, though.
That was nice. Okay.
That I was like, you know what? That's acceptable.
Somewhat
I
redeems
accept
it.
this trade. They did a fantastic job with their coffees too. And you could request literally anything. Anyways, I'm done. Continue.
All right. Should I be George since I already voiced Olivier, who's also Matt Mercer? Or should we
Fucking
let
Matt
Xander?
Mercer.
Fucking Mercer. No, we can let Xander
Fucking
do it.
Mercer.
Unless he doesn't want to.
What?
Do you want to voice George, who is played by Matt Mercer, who also plays Olivier? Or do you want me to voice George?
How do I?
Xander's got more voices. Apparently.
Okay. I'll take George then. Hey there. Good to see you. He just, he's a mechanic, so he seems like a kind of person.
It's high noon.
Exactly.
It's high noon.
It's noon.
I've been playing a lot of Overwatch past couple of days, so that's
Oh,
funny.
really?
Oh no.
I haven't played Overwatch since the first month Overwatch 2 released, and I haven't touched it since.
I need to stay away from my old addiction.
Oh, you're the person who was with President Toe when I first arrived at the academy. Got a good memory. George Gnome, second year, class 3. Also head of the engineering club. Range was from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. Someone told me that you were helping out the student council. You probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you're just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much, but I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines and equipment around here, it certainly fits the bill. Yep. You can basically think of this as the Academy's very own Orbment factory. Asbestos station. Engineering Club's been in charge of maintaining orbments here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too? That's right. I had a lot of stuff here at the Engineering Club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Ask you to do it for me? Of course. So, what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 orbital products for me. First up is the orbital scale, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, home economics room. Okay, got it. Next, you are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about the club that I started getting requests from people interested too. No reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. That certainly explains how you end up so busy. Ha, sure does. The second delivery I need you to make is this antique orbital lamp. This one's going to Micht at the pawn shop. I find it in the southeast part of the central shopping district. Kind of out of the way, so keep an eye out. Antique orbital lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, I need you to deliver this is orbital wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. No, Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. So the receptionist know while you're there, and she'll call Michael out for you. An orbital wristwatch from Michael from Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. I'll give you the items themselves. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all these around, but I'm sure you'll manage. You should report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Home economics room. Home ec room. Hey, look at that. I found it first try. Someone want to voice Nicholas for us here?
Who needs a voice, Steve?
You have the fewest.
But there's a lady behind.
That's true.
Which I imagine she's about to start talking because
Probably.
she has ribbon hair. Of course she's going to talk.
Well, let's give Nicholas to Xander then.
Hey there. You wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you?
Not exactly. Engineering Club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting for?
Yep, that's the opal scale I asked George to fix, all right. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him.
George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate minuscule measurements than my analog scale. You put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy.
I'd believe it.
You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you?
I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. Cooking for myself from now on anyway, right?
You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Have you even tried cooking anything yet?
Not yet. I don't even know where to start.
Which means you're a virgin as my olive oil.
Oof. Wow.
I love
What
that.
an insult.
What a
Nice.
phrase. I love it.
If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something, doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself.
Thank you very much. I think we spoke something. Blah.
Happy
What was those words you just said out loud?
This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but you sure I can have it?
Sure, you got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it.
Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then.
Well, thanks again for bringing me my orbital scale. And pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too.
Will do.
I'm disappointed that the lady didn't talk. I'll take the next voice. Nice stutter steps, by the way.
She's an interesting character.
She looks like it.
So I'm just gonna leave her at that. She's an interesting
No!
character.
Talk to her. I have the perfect voice for her.
Oh,
And
trust
I know
me.
You'll hate it.
Trust me.
I know you'll hate it.
Trust me. We will talk to her.
Oh dear.
Dibs then.
He's afraid to talk to her right now because he's as virgin as the olive oil is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, Reen's really bad at cooking. This one specifically. All of the characters have different things that they're good and bad at doing.
Cool.
For cooking.
It's almost like real life.
Reen is not... He's not the worst at cooking an omelet, but...
Hey, omelets are hard, man.
Yeah. Like, he would probably get that simple omelet, like that medium one right there. Somebody like
Omelets are hard, man.
Elliot or Emma could get that
I
golden
like the
one.
little faces next to their names.
Yeah, that tells you how good they are at that dish. So if they're a flatline like Reen, Eustace, Laura, or Machias, that means that they'll probably make the basic dish. They have a chance of failing to get the bad dish, but they're most likely just going to make the basic dish. If they have
Not
the
Zila
frowny
is
face,
bad at cooking.
yeah, if they have the frowny face like Fee, that's a high probability they're going to make the. It's not even necessarily a bad dish; it's a failed dish. But sometimes those are used in combat, which is very funny. They have like combat properties.
I feel like Fee would be bad at any cooking. I don't know why.
If they have the happy face, like, hold on, brain farting.
Marisha. No, Marisha has a
No, like
neutral
Gaius
face.
or Elisa. Then they have a chance to make a good dish. As well as the normal dish. And then if they have the winky face, like Elliot or Emma, they have a chance to make a unique version of the dish.
Unique.
Let's see. Radio Trista's over here.
Okay, I guess I did say I had dibs on the next one too. So, welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today?
Is there someone named Michael here? I got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly.
As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like.
Alright, who gets Micah? Michael. Micah. I can't read apparently today.
It could be Micah. It could be Micah.
Hmm?
You don't know. The L might
Xandra's
be quiet.
southern voice or something.
Alexander, you have a southern voice, I guess.
Unless you don't want to. I'm not gonna force you to do it.
Okay.
And not our backwoods hit guys. We will. I think we'll have a chance to do those later.
We'll get it.
I'm
We'll get
sorry,
to them. It's not them.
He has like a 5 o'clock shadow. Can you do a tired Southern guy?
Ooh.
So combine our ridiculous southern guy with Chief.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You said you got a delivery from the engineering club for me?
I do indeed. Here it is.
Wow, he really did fix it up. This is some pro-level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though.
I can imagine that would be pretty intense.
Well, you know. Starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trish is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which means it'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of, Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story.
Not at all. I love the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing.
This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight.
You bet. Or I would if I had normal radio.
Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back.
Of course. Good luck with the night show.
Perfect. Good job.
All right. Now I've got to go to the antique shop. I think.
Hey,
it's
D.
back here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall how high not Zophie is in the fight?
30 feet.
Excellent. I may have done trigonometry today. I want to do something that's a little flavorful, but it puts me in potential counterspell range. So I did the math, and if she is 30 feet up currently, she is exactly 62 feet away from where I would need to be.
Okay.
I did math. Anyways,
Am I picking this one up? Or are you doing it, Ghost?
Ghost, because you
Mm.
just did 2 in a row.
Okay.
it's only fair.
You got some business here, kid, or you just window shopping?
Mm-hmm.
I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will you? Right. This guy doesn't seem too friendly. Kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? I would have thought an item break right after I paid for it. It's a pretty nasty surprise. You got a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? Fair for you, sure. What, looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. Kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like, items for items? Oh yeah. I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you'd like. Sure, so it's a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play, but you can give it a try. Or don't. Or burn it for all I care. I don't pay for it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. There's a strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't want anywhere to put it. But, oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. Michelle's got the finest selection of curios in all of Trista. You don't see anything you like, come back later. Change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for delivery and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Anytime.
Wait, no, even better. I would be 67 feet away.
Mm.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Math.
Math! It's useful in life.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so before I go and continue, because it'll lock us like it used to do, into finishing out the day, or to finishing out the morning anyway. We have a morning phase and a night phase.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 bonding points. We have currently 3 people we can do bonding with. We have Laura, Machias, or Elliot.
You need to go apologize to your girlfriend. I mean, what?
She's over dealing with uses. So, the only 3 people are the 3 people that have the explanation points. So we have Laura, Machias, or Elliot. We can visit and hang out with 2 of them.
I mean, Laura and Elliot seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah.
We don't like Machias.
Right. Yeah, and all this hate for Machias. Just kidding.
I mean, he's a little bit of a shithead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good day, Reen. Have you come for a swim too?
Not quite. I'm surprised the swimming club's active at this time of the year, though.
Well, it's true that winter swimming isn't for everyone. The water is rather chilly, but I think it makes for good training.
How did I know you'd say something like that? Should I stick around a bit longer? Let's look and see the funny point. It'd be fine if I just hung out and watch the club for a while.
You'll get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short-distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times?
Sure, I can do that.
So much focus, so intense.
Focus.
This is gonna be in 3 weeks. I'm so excited.
Go!
She didn't breathe at all.
That took you 22.34 seconds.
Just a so-so time.
So? You tore across the pool. I didn't know any better, so you were part fish.
Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father's a dolphin. In fact, he probably could outswim me. Or outswim one,
yeah.
can't read.
Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. I'm kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off her as she's swimming in the water.
Is there a reason you're staring at me?
Oh, no,
It's fucking
don't mind me. I
fucking
think swimming is a
Danganronpa.
specialty of yours then?
Perhaps more habit than specialty.
Legram.
Legram is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in winter to train. It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general.
I don't know if the word slightly applies here. In your upbringing, I initially assumed that you joined a more combat-oriented club. I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training.
That's the hope. My father once told me, there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy.
Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. Why it influences you so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same.
Guess you're right. Maybe I said anything.
I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out.
Best of luck. You know you can do it.
Bonding.
I'm already at max link with her, so. I'm at max link with everybody, though. I think.
So bonded.
It's Danganronpa.
Nah.
Yeah.
Elliot is up in his room. I'm stuck on the stupid walls. I'm just gonna walk into his room now. Phew. Looking pretty busy there, Elliot. Yeah, I just got some packages from home. Heavy ones at that. I just carried them up here and I'm already totally beat.
Oh, pause. I know he says he plays violin.
Mhm.
Those aren't violins. The neck's too long.
Correct. He also doesn't pick one of those off his wall to play. He has the violin in a case. That's just decoration.
He just has
would-
fucking cellos as a decoration?
Those aren't
Uh-huh.
cellos.
Those
They're
aren't
too
cellos.
little.
They're more like a viola.
I was gonna say maybe a viola.
Yeah, I guess a viola.
The
would be
neck on those are
close.
so long, it looks almost guitar-like.
Yeah,
Maybe they're
it's like-
guitars.
it's not.
I think it's more a result of upscaling.
How dare they
Maybe.
upscale
It's just every
instruments?
Yeah,
the
no,
music people are like, I don't know what that fucking thing is on the wall, but that ain't a violin.
No, I
I'm
get
gonna
it.
call it a viola, and hopefully that's good enough.
Yeah, no,
a
I think it's more
guitar
just a result of
violin.
upscaling a tiny object to try to make it look good. And it doesn't.
No, it just looks odd.
hmm
I wouldn't even say bad. I just odd.
It's just off-putting.
it's very off-putting.
I can believe that. Seems like there's food in one of these two, so I should probably look through them. Like, I'm already here. Should I give him a hand? Look like you could use a hint. Mind if I help you out? Really? You would? Well, I sure would appreciate it. Phew. Well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect it to be quite this much of everything. Must be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. I've been a bit on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kind of nice, actually. You can tell she really cares about you. Really? Oh. And I took out a worn-looking sheet of music. Is that sheet music? Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, really? I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger. In the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing Thor's instead of a music academy. Weird. Really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Oh, I didn't have Elliot maxed out. That's surprising. Hey, look, it's another elongated violin.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
That's even longer.
It's a Viatar.
I think it's compensating for something, is what's going
It's a
on.
guitar-lin.
Okay, guitar line. Got it.
Guitarlin.
Got it.
You know what? That makes sense. Guitarlin it is.
All right. Now I go back to the engineering club to finish this, and then I have to go do the last required class. Oh, hey. It seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you've finished delivering those, what do you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I normally go either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. Pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find, too. That's true. Now I feel as though I have a general idea of what most of the places interested are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Can he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? I did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? Ha, I figured you'd mention it. He's thrilled about the show, and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? You planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have an orbital radio? In that case, here. It's all yours. Wait, really? Latest model, too. Same what I've got. Hooked me up big today, so it only seems right to pay you back. You sure? Of course. I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding? Like I said, engineering club's basically Thor's oval factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. If you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Ah, right. I also meant to ask. You know about Sepith messes, right? You mean the stuff that monsters sometimes drop versus regular Sepith? Exactly. We don't even need to tell you how handy regular Sepith can be. Sepith masses have tons of impurities, so they've never really received much attention. Recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. No point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about talked out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping you can keep exchanging favors. Ditto. We'll be counting on you. Phew, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. Feels good though. Kind of fulfilling. Now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. And I feel like I know a lot more about Tristan and the Academy now that I'm done. Who's that? She's hanging around here. She must be a member of the engineering club, right? Big thing next to her wasn't there before. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. Suspicious person is suspicious. One room. 2 room. Principal's office. Principal Van Dyke. Excuse me, Principal. No, that's George's voice. Excuse me, Principal. I'm Reen Schwarzer of Class 7. Alright. Who's good? Who gets to be Van Dyke?
Didn't I already have to voice this?
He was in an animated cutscene. I don't know if you actually voiced him or not yet. Maybe you did. I don't know.
I remember. I thought during the announcement or whatever, you talked.
I was putting away socks.
Maybe we just
It's
talked
not
about
written down, so I don't think so.
it. I don't know.
But you
I
can
thought
do
we
it
just
'cause
talked
he's-
about it.
'cause if you're talking to Olivier, it's gonna be different. So.
Remember we talked about, we said he was like, what did we say? He's like Speaker McDowell, but younger?
I don't honestly remember. Bless you.
That sounds right.
That sounds familiar. I just don't remember who that was in reference
Go
to. It
for
might
it.
have been him.
I don't know. Whoever wants them can have them.
Why don't you go ahead, since, like Dee said, if he ends up in a scene at all with Olivier, it's going to be a lot of talking.
Okay.
Especially if Reen and Olivier and him are in a scene
I was
together.
gonna say, didn't he talk with Olivier already once?
Yeah,
did.
but it was voiced, I think.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't voiced. You're right. It was right at the end of the... No, it was voiced. Because I was like, oh yeah, that's how
I
Olivier
think
said
it was.
it. It was
but
voiced.
yeah.
So... Oh, excuse me, game.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for you.
He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. Must be, what, 2 arch tall? So about 6 feet tall.
So word tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this.
It's no problem at all, sir. So you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse?
Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. I probably should have tried to stop her, however, but please do accept my apologies.
Oh, not at all, sir. There's no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason.
Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told.
Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if...
Indeed. Almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form, eventually.
Really?
Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness.
I see. You'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then?
If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there.
I suppose that is true. I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky.
If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go it alone.
Oh, understood. I'll do just that.
Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Again, couldn't even just draw the freaking object. Seriously, people? It's a key. Come on. The key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please be safe.
Thank you, sir.
But they didn't want to take the time to draw any of the objects that they're handing back and forth. Like, oh, you acquired an item. Why can't you just draw like a little thing of it? Like a little... It's a key. Draw a key. It's super simple.
I'm just saying, the Skyrim mod world, things like that did not exist until this year, where they had animated hands and objects that transfer between people.
Well, all they would have to do is just do the drawing and have it just be sitting.
Alrighty. Thank you all for coming out here and watching. I appreciate it. We will be calling it here for the day. And we will see you all possibly tomorrow. I don't know with what. I don't know when. I don't know if. But hopefully tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.